running their brand like a business and not a hobby. So getting the hobby hustle mentality like out of your mind, because that's only like short-term success. Like the more that you just keep hustling and band-aiding stuff, you never really gonna get where you wanna be. Like you have to truly develop the processes and systems inside of your business to withstand, to have the business that you really wanna have. It's not just a whatever type of thing. Like you actually have to be intentional with running your business, running your brand. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I got my boy here. We at Viz Summit right now. Y'all take this out. And we taking this YouTube channel to 1 million subscribers. I want to say we appreciate everybody for following us. Appreciate y'all for checking into the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel right now. All right, you about to go see a sit down with us at our boss. No, it wasn't even our boss up event at that time. It actually was called an Inner Circle Experience. With our community members, they came to Ruston, Louisiana. We sat down, we had a keynote talk. I need everybody to watch this video from start to finish. Hey, you got anything for me, big dog?
Hey, like Marlon said, watch this video, let's get it.
Let's get it, y'all.
Where we come from is not a lot of, people that just even went to college. Like I'm like the first person in my family to graduate from a 4-year university. Never really had a lot of people around us that even own business. So I think it's just important to just, expose people that come from where we come from, that they could just do something different. They could rise above no matter what it is. It's crazy how like everybody in here is starting something from scratch. And the thing that we really want to get people to understand is, as long as you continuously do it over and over and over again, you're going to get to, everybody going to be successful in here. Just want to let y'all know, as long as you don't give up. All right, so really we just want to continuously, share with people that you trust in you, that you should trust in your vision, because, bruh, I would have never thought that, like, I would have, this many people and this many impactful people, sitting in this room right now today.
In Ruston.
Like, I get to be myself with my bankers. Yeah, like we really be kicking it. You see what I'm trying to say? I never thought that I would have been able to do that, let alone even walk in the bank and they knew my name. You feel me? Like, especially where we come from. I never really had no friends, no family members that was able to show me, this opportunity and let me know how much is out there. So I think it's, super important to, just trust in what you got going on. And it's more than a t-shirt. It's not about the flyers drip, the flyers clothes, because at the end of the day, guess what we all do? We all put on our clothes the same way. We all go to sleep at 10, 12 o'clock. I don't know about y'all might go to sleep later than that, but we all wake up and we grinding. So I think it's important for you to trust in your vision, because you could start, small, but you could really grow something big and you'll never know who you'll inspire.
Yeah, and to kind of piggyback off of what Nick said, for me, it was something that like, it happened. Like we just started making an impact by doing what we was doing. It wasn't where we was trying to make an impact. We was literally just doing our brand and doing our business, and the people around us started to take notice at what we was doing. And it started to motivate them, it started to inspire them, it started to make them want to start businesses too. And that's how we realized that we was actually making an impact. And we started to affect the people that was around us. And then from there, we just wanted to like make a bigger difference on a worldwide level, because now we was influencing people like Lou to start his business and his brand and do what he wanted to do. And then we saw like the freedom, not necessarily like you free, you do what you want, but in the sense of like the freedom that it allow your mind to have when you want to pursue your dreams. A lot of us have dreams, but honestly, we just don't go for them. How many of here people probably wanted to start a brand before they started their brand, and it took them 6 months to even do it? So a lot of it is like, for us, we preach just hopping off the porch and just going out and doing and failing at it and continuing to grow as you fail. So like, it's important that we wanted to make a lasting impact, because people actually saw us start this brand when we was like young, literally snotty-nosed kids. And now they've seen us throughout this process, and it's really being able to motivate people because they're actually seeing it. And I want to inspire y'all, and I want to challenge y'all to do that same process, because I guarantee you, everybody in here that somebody's watching you. Like somebody's looking up to you. You may not even know it. They may not even tell you that they're looking up to you, but they're watching what you're doing, and you have to be that inspiration. You have to be that leader for them. And that's just what we should say. We want to lead by example. So that's what we're doing.
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're gonna get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're gonna get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like other most subscription-based programs, all right? We will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it.
Nice. So, what does a typical day look like for WRLDINVSN?
I say what a typical day look like just in my world of WRLDINVSN. Alarm go off at about 5:30 in the morning, hit snooze probably about 3-4 times to 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up, I go to the office. First thing is like, we just kind of just get like a breather, hang around a little bit, maybe talk about some yesterday stuff, maybe talk about some ideas. And then we hop into a 7:45 meeting where we talk about drops. Honestly, I promise I wasn't the best when it comes to showing up, on a meeting at the right time. But I promise you, this 7:45 meeting is stuck in my head, and I'm showing up every single. I remember days they'll be like, "Yo, you coming to the meeting, Nick?" I'm like, from now on, I'm here. I'm here before them. You get what I mean? So at 7:45 meeting, we going over drops. Now this year, we actually have a schedule in place. Like no matter if we don't do it or if we still thinking about it, we actually have a real schedule for the whole year. We got all the days on every holiday. We know every national holiday. We know everything that we want to, do certain, drops or certain products for at that time, even if we don't do it. So in those meetings, even if it's that 15 minutes, we really crunching down a lot and we getting a lot done because we knowing what's coming and we knowing what's next. In our brand previously, it'll just be like, whenever Nick wake up and he just drop, we just drop. And then Nadia call me and be like, what just dropped? So now everybody on the same page, everybody know what's next. Even if they don't talk to me, they could just go on Notion and they could just check it out. In between that, maybe have a couple of more meetings, but a lot of things that I do now is actually I run our own ads. I do the designs, I do a lot of the product creation. A lot of my time is really spent on thinking. I'm a very strategic thinker. If you ever played chess, come see me and come play me, because I think very hard. I might call Tori for about an hour and just talk about strategy, because I'm always putting puzzles together and I'm putting pieces together and I'm asking Marlon, what you think? I might ask him what he think probably 4 or 5 times. But throughout my day, I'm strategically planning out drops. I'm strategically planning out how do we bring in consistent sales and how do we increase our sales over the time. In the evening, we might do some podcasts on certain days. It's tough for me to stick to my schedule. Like I said, I'm a creative person. Sometimes I go all over the place. Might whoop Marlon in ping pong about 3 or 4 times in that evening block. Lou gets some of that too. But other than that, at 3 o'clock, maybe about 2:30, I'm finished. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go chill, and I'm ready to really just give my brain a break. But even when I'm giving my brain a break, it's constantly just going. And I might just hop on the phone with a few of my friends. Even Bruce, sometimes I might call him and say, what you think about this? But that's really, what my day look like inside of WRLDINVSN.
Yeah, and for me, a lot of y'all didn't see my schedule, so pretty much coming in early, 5:30. Sometimes I try to get there at 5:30, get there. I call it a power hour when I'm meeting with my assistant, kind of just getting everything going. Then I hop on a 7 o'clock operational meeting with the operation team, with Nadia, working on all the, whether it's these events, what we got going within 3 businesses that we mainly focus on, which is going to be the WRLDINVSN Network, WRLDINVSN, and Activate Your Vision. I'm actively running all 3 of those companies at one time. After that, we have the 7:45 meeting Then throughout those other times before 10 o'clock, it's a bunch of meetings that we may go through, whether that's AYV, whether that's Facebook group, whether that's sales. After that, going to lunch, going work out, getting back to the office. Tuesday through Thursday in the afternoons, we're creating content. And then on Fridays, I'm out of there on Friday afternoons. Mondays, I pretty much don't have no meet. I only have one meeting on Mondays because I love my Mondays where like I could come in. It's like the busiest day, so I try to just get everything that I could possibly do within that Monday day, because once I get in meetings, it's just hard, honestly, to work, you're talking and stuff like that. But most of my time is pretty much spent like operating, running a business, managing the teams, dealing with getting calls from Bruce, like what's going on with the finances, how the cash flow going. And it's like, that's what y'all need. You need tough conversations. You need people that's going to, call you and challenge you. Sometimes when we start talking about money within the brands, people, shy away. But like, honestly, that's the conversations that you want your business to make money. Yep. You need to talk about making millions of dollars, losing millions of dollars. Like Bruce watched us. We didn't lose $200,000 yet, but pretty much it ain't being put to use. And he literally watched us, hand over $200,000 and advised us. He told us kind of not to do it. So you need people like that inside of your corner that's doing those type of things. And that's what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, having those tough conversations.
Boy, you don't be working out.
Hey, y'all see it? You see it? What you got going? We got the drop going on, huh? All right, we lighting up over there.
So real quick insight just on our drop. Shout out to my boy
right
Tevin. Now. Tevin, raise your hand for me right quick. Tevin helps, takes a big load off of me when it comes down to the marketing campaigns that go out for these drops. Like, I didn't actually have to think about none of this that we sent. Tevin just sent it to me. Like we talked about with communication, we like to speak to our audience just as we speaking right now. So our text today was, I can't tell you much, but mystery tees, hoodies, and joggers starting at $4.99. Slow feet don't need, go right now. All right, so that's just how we communicate with our customers. Tevin just killed it in the last 30 minutes of just, sitting back and watching his presentations. That's what we was doing on our computers, and that's how we was able to set this up right now. So big shout out to my boy Tevin, but just want to give y'all insight on that.
Okay, so you guys talked about how busy you are in your day. So I kind of want to know, how do you uphold your mental health while balancing your time with business and personal?
Oh man, how I have better mental health is I got a couch at home that look like gigantic pillows that I just lounge on all day after work or after I'm at WRLDINVSN, and I just watch shows. I don't really care too much what's going on with the show. I just want to watch something, or it might be sports. I just need to just watch something, even though I'm still thinking about business. Well, golly, I can't cut it off. But I just like to lounge on my couch and just watch something on TV. It don't matter what it is. And that's how I'm able to, take a lot of that workload off my shoulders.
For me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't never really gonna be no balance. Like, so, I mean, when your business going good, your personal life going bad. Personal life going good, business going bad. Like, you gonna have to work through everything. Like, it's always gonna be ups and downs, roller coaster loops, stuff pop out the hat. Like, literally, what was it that just had happened? We rented out a car, and the car wasn't there, and I had to drive 30, 45 minutes to get a car for some of you guys to get here on the road. Like, things just happen. So, like, you can't balance that. But what I would say is what you do need to do is have that schedule, because a lot of things get unbalanced when you're not, like, moving with your schedule. Like, you can, if something happened, if you have to miss something, you could come back. Sometimes we don't even know what we missed. We just waking up doing stuff. So, like, I think that if you operate in that way, like, you're gonna be highly stressed because you always, like, here, there, and everywhere. And it wasn't until, like, I worked my life on a schedule where, like, your work-life balance get better because you actually have some type of balance. It's just not whatever you do, whenever you want. You're just stuffing yourself with food here. You're going to the gym at a different time every day. You have to build routines. And that's how you're gonna really keep the balance, even when it gets imbalanced, all right?
So what should all brands or entrepreneurs be doing in today's market?
I would say in today's market, I think you have to come up with a unique product that is not only just unique, but you're able to have a great supply chain that if it becomes something that can have like wildly success, you're able to get it going as fast as you can. A lot of things, when I think about, how to solve certain problems, I always think about how can we do a lot with a little. Like I always think about how to do more with less. So whenever you creating a new idea or creating a new product or trying to figure out what's your next biggest idea, always think about how can you make this thing gigantic, but not having to put a lot of energy. Well, I'm not gonna say put a lot of energy, but put a lot of time into it. Like what Tori talked about earlier, it don't make sense for me to go print 200 shirts with him when I could print 10,000 and then all the shirts that don't sell, guess what? My opportunity is to get new customers with all my shirts that I'm left over with once I sell them to my existing customers. So whenever you creating a product in this new market, think of something unique. Don't try to go too far out the box as like, a one sleeve hoodie, like even though that might actually go crazy. Try to do something that's still, what somebody would, rock and wear, but ultimately think about, like, if you want to sell 1,000 of them in a day, what's your strategy? Because that's ultimately what we're trying to get to. And if you're not already thinking about that, you're already behind because you're just trying to be hot right now instead of being hot forever. So think about the long-term play rather than the short term.
Running their brand like a business and not a hobby. So getting the hobby hustle mentality like out of your mind, because that's only like short-term success. Like the more that you just keep hustling and band-aiding stuff, you're never really gonna get where you wanna be. Like you have to truly develop the processes and systems inside of your business to withstand, to have the business that you really wanna have. And what I mean by that is like, it's not just a whatever type of thing. Like you actually have to be intentional with running your business, running your brand. You have to realize that you are your business right now. So your business is relying on you to do a lot of the things that it needs to be successful. And if you're not taking it serious, if you say you was going to do these orders and now you taking it, you waiting 2 more days to get these orders out. Really, the days that you laxed on it, you could have been doing something else. So it's running your brand like it is a brand, treating it like it's a company. Like when my mom, like Nick had just said, he's at work. Then he said WRLDINVSN. Y'all heard him. He worked like at WRLDINVSN. He not like saying, oh, I'm just got a business. Nah, we actually treat it because it is our job. Like it's your job. Your brand is your job. Half of us in here, we still becoming CEOs. We still becoming entrepreneurs. We still becoming the executives that we want to become. So you need to realize where you really at inside your company, and you need to treat it like that. Like if you miss something, you should be fired. You know what I mean? And when you have that mindset about it and you treat your business like that, other people gonna treat your business like that. Now, like my parents and everybody, they respect what we're doing because they didn't see it as a business at first. They didn't see it as a company. And so we treated it like that. So we say we going to work. We gotta be like, a lot of times my mom be like, you could do whatever you want situation. You own your own business. And I'll be like, no, I can't do whatever I want. I gotta be at work from this time to this time. Like I can't do whatever I want. Even though you have a business, you can't have the mindset that you could just do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that. You have to run your business like an operation, like an organization, like a true company, and be world class.
Drop the mic. I just can't keep up.
So my next question is, how do you guys handle loss, and what is the conversation like? Specifically, what's the action plan to get back on track?
You said a loss?
I'll talk about that loss that we was talking about. So everybody know y'all seen the building that was inside of our warehouse. If you haven't, so we're gonna build a building one day. It's not happening right now, but what happened was we tried to speed the process up. And so instead of, continuing to double down on merchandise, continuing to reinvest in our business, what we tell you guys, we wanted to grow fast. We thinking, we gonna get a warehouse that's gonna go crazy, content and everything. And you can have you know your mind be there, but in reality, we wasn't there. Like our business wasn't there yet, and so we invested into something. We still don't have a return on it, and we're just now getting back to where we were. Like so, think about y'all right now. I just wanted to take away $200,000 out your account. And some of us might be negative. Think about how much more we gotta go to get back to that. So like we took so much inventory away from us, and now the decisions that we had to make to do that was we had to go see people like Bruce. We have to get longer credit lines, maybe get more funding, or ask for help. Like, hey, I know we owe some money right now. Hey, can we get another 30 days? And then people help you. Print shops, they're giving us 30-day net terms. They saw what happened. They said, okay, we're gonna give you another 30 days. But you have to treat your business like a business and start doing those things. And so the conversations that we had was, we gotta change everything inside the business. Like when that happened, we made a lot of changes where we saw ourselves being inefficient. So like when you got money, you could just do whatever the hell you want, when you want, and you don't see what's going on. And what I mean by that is like, you have $500,000 in your account, we just building out customer service team. We got, 10 customer service reps right there. But in reality, is that the most effective way? And it wasn't, we didn't realize what was most effective until we took some money away from us and we had to start getting a little gritty. We had to hustle a little bit more. And it's like, damn, we was just giving them look, we was paying the HR, we was paying our HR $5,500 a month. They was getting paid more than me. But in reality, do we really need this? We figured out another solution. We can outsource the HR for $500 a month. But it's not until you're back against the wall and you see the decisions you made when you had all the money and you realize that, damn, we should have made better decisions. But that's the overall, like, a big loss and like how we kind of bounce back. And it take time. Like, it take you planning, it take you executing, and this is the biggest thing, it take having those tough conversations. Because think about having a conversation of like, hey, we gotta let some people go. Like, we had to let go probably 60% of our team. And it wasn't that because we just didn't need them. It was honestly, we was running ineffective for what we had. So it's just some things you gotta think about.
Hey, but when we take them L's, that three-headed monster get active, boy. Lord. But we really went back to the ground playing. And this is when we show up and perform our best. And when I tell you, it's never a sad situation. It's always active in energy, because what we talk about all the time, Tevin, an M a month. I need an M a month. We gonna hit an M a month, and we truly believe that, and we don't just believe it, we see it. Like, we actually see it, because the work that we doing is the true work that's needed to actually get there. It's not like we saying it, seeing it, and we just at the crib watching Suits, watching the show.
That's what he doing. Shoot. Take this into consideration. Merchandise is what? Money, right? So if we take $200,000 worth of merchandise, somebody tell me how much money that is that we just lost. A lot. So that's what we was dealing with. So now we had to figure out, how do we continue to get more merch? That's what we say, get more merch. Keep doubling down on merch. Merchandise was gonna make you the money that you need.
And the answer to it was them relationships. Ooh, boy, I got them relationships, boy. Lord.
Boy, I was meeting with Bruce every week.
Hey, that's one thing about me, boy. Hey, I got you.
Okay, so I have two more questions before I open it up to the audience. So if you have one word to describe yourself, what would it be and why?
Resourceful. Because I could get it out the mud. I could turn a pencil into a pen. Like, real deal. Like, I don't know where this just came from, but I promise you, I'm gonna get it. I don't care what is needed to be done. I don't care where I gotta eat, sleep. It don't matter. I eat cup noodles for the next 7 days if I got to. I'm resourceful. That's the one word that I got.
For me, I'm gonna say winner. Like, that's just the mentality that I have. Like, I hate losing. Even though a loss is a lesson, you just take it and deal with it. But like I like it burns me in the heart to lose. And so I really go hard at whatever it is that I'm doing. I play hard to win. And what I mean by that is like, y'all ever had the guy when you play sports just running everywhere, just getting all the balls? Guy like, what is he doing? That's me. It's because I'm going, I want to like lay it all on the line. Like, I don't want to leave the moment and be like, dang, I didn't give my all. Like, that's the worst feeling, like knowing that you could have did better. If you lost and you didn't give your all, like that's kind of like the worst feeling for me. So I have the mindset of leaving it all out there on the field from sports. And same with the business. Like, we laying it all on the line for this, for everything that we're building right now. You know, so that's my mindset. Straight winner.
All right, and my last question is, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
That's a tough question, because I'm still learning that every single day. The one most important thing that I was happy that we did do, you know, with leaving a legacy is just recording everything that we're doing, and posting it online, because we're in a new, you know, day and age that, well, my grandkids probably still gonna have YouTube. So, you know, being able to, you know, not just make content, you know, just for myself, you know, and also make content to help other people, but even when I'm gone, they gonna be able to watch your boy when he was 24, cooking. You know what I mean? Just, you're gonna be able to go back and watch all those videos and be able to still get that energy. Even, you know, come on YouTube, stay up for the next 100 years. So all my grandkids can see me and Marlo. But that's legacy. I'm still building that right now, and I'm still learning, you know, what that actually means to leave a legacy.
Yeah. Similar to what Nick said, for me, it's honestly just continuing to impact as many people as I can. And that's really all I want to do. Like, we talk about it all the time, if I can make all y'all millionaires, somebody gonna come back and get me, huh? Like, just help me, give me $1 million at least, right? But like, that's honestly all we want to do. We just want to continue to, like, it's so many times, like, y'all gonna see where you meet somebody here or meet somebody anywhere. You may meet or you may know somebody past, and they help you down the line and they remember you. Or honestly, you just want to be a good person in general. You want to be, because what you give is what you receive. Well, yeah, what you give is what you receive. I gotta say that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. But main thing I just want y'all to do is, like, you have to serve. Like, you have to add value. Figure out, and value may not just be money. Like, value could be, like, when I go home and I bring my grandma to work, that catch the bus. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, you have to determine, like, what it is that you want to do or what type of legacy you want to leave in, and how you impact people is ultimately going to determine your life. Like, if you're not impacting nobody, you're probably in a bad situation right now. But the more people you impact, you're gonna be impacted by that, all right? And we talk about impact over income all the time. Like, the more impact that we're making right now, like, we're not asking anybody to buy nothing. But guess what? How many people in here probably gonna go tell their friends, their family about this event, which is now gonna maybe convert to them going to the website and maybe buying something, all right? So, like, the more impact you make, the more income you're gonna receive.
Hey, just to add on to that about how you was talking about, like, giving and receiving, this is just something that I just always be thinking about, because I met somebody at a pop-up shop and they told me this one time and I didn't really understand it. But in order to be a master of giving, you got to be a master of receiving. So everything that we talked about today, you receiving, right? And you got to accept that and don't let this go over your head, because in order for you to give, you got to receive too. So I want y'all to understand that everything that you receive today is building you up to be that master of giving.